What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I got this video from this particular sister last night, and it was quite funny. I sent it to Dima, and it seems like this is a lady who is a comedian. I'm not sure what the hell she does. She's quite interesting, quite funny, I would say. And I believe her name is called the Official Bonnet Chronicles. So she's a middle-aged lady, good-looking lady too, right? And she was talking about why young men, or black young men, should want to date older women. Now this is quite interesting because, in the manosphere, whether it's black or white, there's a certain level of this whole idea of hitting the wall and all this other talk, right? That women are past their prime, and that, once they're past their prime, nobody really wants to deal with them like that, right? But I want you guys to hear this particular clip of why you should deal with some older women. It's quite hilarious, but then after that, we're gonna come back and then I'll talk about it.
Men, if you're interested in dating an older woman, I say kudos to you, because let me tell you what you get with an older woman, okay? You're going to get maturity, you're going to get stability, you're going to get the house clean, you're going to get food made, you're going to get laundry done, you're going to get your head rubbed, your back rubbed, and depending on how she feeling, you might get your feet rubbed. An older woman is going to show you what love is supposed to feel like. Let me tell you why, because she done seen a lot of dick. And all of it wasn't good dick. And some dick, she said, I should have done this with that dick. And that's why she now knows what to do with your dick. So an older woman could actually be your best shot at entering into a relationship where you actually can honor commitment. Okay? And you gonna get you some gray-haired pussy. Now, where else can you get that?
So you heard what she had to say. Let me just talk about this. And I think that may apply to certain groups of women, right? I mean, certain women might want to cook for you, clean for you, do all of these things and all of that. It's kind of this whole idea that, an older woman knows what she wants, right? In comparison to a younger woman. Because a younger woman is more beautiful, but she would be more likely to play more games, be more experienced, or be less experienced. Or an older woman is maybe not as attractive as a younger woman on average, but she gonna have some experience, know how to treat you, know how to take care of you, and things like that. Here's what I found about this. Aaliyah said it best: age ain't nothing but a number. Okay? And just because a person is 40 or 50, that don't mean that they're good to be in a relationship with. You have people who are 40, 50, 60, who have been failing all of their life, repeating the same strategies, doing the same things. They have not elevated and they have not grown. Don't believe me? We can look at quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay, they're rookie quarterbacks, second, third year guys in any sports league. They come in, they kill it right away. You have the guy that's been in the NFL for like 9 or 10 years. The guy just can't play. Should we say, well, hey, he's an older quarterback, he should be doing this and that, right? The guy just can't play. For whatever reason, something happened. He's just not good anymore. He can't play. And some of these women, regardless of however they're old they are, they just can't play. Same thing with some of these guys, right? They just can't play. And the people that are good to be in a relationship with are accountable. Now, she did say, well, she's going to know what to do with your penis because she messed up with the other guy's penis. I mean, that could be sort of true if you want to talk about sexually, but let's just be real. If a woman has never seen what it means to have a man in her life, meaning that she has to come from good stock. If a woman a younger woman has seen what an interaction is in a good home with a mom and a dad, understands male leadership, and you're dealing with an older woman who has not seen that, you better run from the hills. Similarly, if you've seen an older woman that has seen a man and a woman in a relationship, and a younger woman who has not, run from the hills, from the younger woman. It's about character. The character development of the older woman. Who has she been around? Who has her positive influences be? Because we know what? As you get older, it's harder to adapt. I'm seeing that now. I was talking to SBK the other day, and I'm trying to buy some wired headphones. And he's telling me like, bro, you need to buy some Bluetooth headphones. And I'm like, oh yeah, there are something called Bluetooth headphones. But you know what? I'm so old, I'm having a problem to adapt, even though the studio that I run, everything like that is modern. But personally, even though my iPhone, I just got a new iPhone, I don't even know how to use it for the most part. I have to figure out how to use this thing because it's harder for me to adapt to new things as I'm getting older for things that I'm not necessarily familiar with. And that's the one thing about dealing with older women. Their ways are not designed yet. They're not able to be molded to the world as a younger person. The way that most people see the world at 35 to 40 is the way that they're typically going to see the world 70% for the rest of their life, I would assume. My grandfather, who died in 2019, in 1962, he would have been 44 years old. So he was already old in those times then. He died at about 101. According to my mom, and those people who knew him, his mindset in 1962 was very close to that of his mindset in 1981, which was very close to his mindset in 2000. The only difference that you see there is that his health was deteriorating as he got older. He was still very much the same man. That's true of many people. He didn't all of a sudden at 44 decide to become, an academic, a business owner, or anything like that. That just wasn't him. Most ladies, if they've had problems in relationships, they might do a few things right, but there's very few things that they have changed. So the problems that they've had historically are going to always be there. And what we're asking for from those ladies is, oh, well, you're 40, so you've been accountable for all the mistakes. Even if they say they're accountable, they don't know how to fix them, to be with a guy. And that's the thing. That's why a lot of times when you see people in sports or even guys, what do you see guys doing? They're going for the younger woman. Just like a lot of people, what are they going for in sports? The younger player. Because why? That person can be groomed, Very, very rarely do you see a really good free agent, let's say like Aaron Rodgers right now, who's going to be possibly a free agent next year or might retire. Yeah, he's improving. Everybody wants him, but you don't see a lot of people in the dating market like that. And you're 40 right now, you're a hot commodity. If you're a man, you have a lot of money, sure. If you're a woman and you're exceptionally beautiful, maybe. But you really just don't see that. People come in with their baggage, with their problems that have kept them tremendously single over time. And I would still say that and if we talk about playing games, an older woman is going to have much more advantage of that. She's going to have more ways to get around things, more ways to do things, more ways to not get caught. A younger woman's going to make more mistakes based on inexperience. But an older woman can be able to get away with the house and you don't even know what's happening. You won't find out till 15 years what she was doing. Some women have got real good tricks. They could be cheating underneath your nose. You wouldn't even know it. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.